Hello everyone, welcome. It is the day after the release of The Land Out of Time, and we're here, being joined to my left, Mod Cell, and to my right, Moderator. So, gives me the what are you? What? Oh, the beard. The beard. That beard in the chat already. So,
Oh man.
yeah, it goes without saying. I wish I could have the entire Land Out of Time team here, but timings and everything like that. I was able to get two at the very least, which is good. I believe Mod Ramen will be lurking in the chat. It would not surprise me in any way whatsoever.
He's a lurker, isn't he?
He's definitely a lurker. So, just a bit of intros where necessary. Modcell, I haven't really only ever had you on one stream before in the past, so a quick intro as to who you are and what you do.
I'm Mod Cell. It's a good start.
He has a beard.
I was a QA analyst on the Land Out of Time and a few other pieces before that.
Awesome, and of course, moderator. I'm sure people know who you are now.
I've made a couple of bits on this thing.
So first of all, release. Understandably, you guys were nervous. Massive release like this, and so much going in. Are you all happy with how it went?
There's definitely been like a shroud has been lifted. I feel so much more relaxed now. I don't know about you.
For me, it all started sort of the nerves started going away when I first saw the release video. Like I saw that the night before. Yeah. So
wow.
Sunday evening, I was at home, and I just saw it on YouTube. Watched it. I thought absolutely outstanding.
You stuck it in our group chat, and we were all hyping over it together. We had no idea it was actually coming.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd seen it.
Really
was once it had gone live.
Oh, okay.
We knew the update was coming. We just didn't know the video.
Oh yeah, I know the update's coming. That's good.
The update, yeah.
We just didn't know what the video was coming. So to see that, that really got it going for me. Like that was like, yeah, okay, this is happening. I'm excited about it now. I want to jump in myself and play it.
Do we have any audio lag, guys? I've seen a couple of people say audio lag ? Just while those guys are going to do, I'm getting thumbs up, so I'm assuming it's okay. So we're going to be discussing the release of Land Out of Time. I have these two wonderful people here to try and answer any questions you guys have regarding the content itself. In the meantime, though, if you want to come on by to Land Out of Time on World 25 at the base camp, we're going to have a bit of fun running through the entire agility course. And, hopefully what I'm hoping to see is that there are so many of us doing it that you'll just see so many different people doing the obstacles and stuff. But anyway, if you're having any slight audio lag, just refresh the stream, by the way. That should do it. But without further ado, should we go in game? Can we go in game, Shed, if that's all right?
We can, mate, yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Now,
Yes, now please.
Now. Nice.
So it goes without saying, I'm going to give it a minute or two and let you guys kind of filter in, but, we have been listening to all of your feedback and pretty much digesting everything. We had a meeting earlier on today, obviously going over some feedback stuff we want to get implemented.
Quite a few bits, turns out.
On what it seems, but I mean, it's just so a reassurance for players. The idea is to, come with up with post-release stuff, right?
Yeah, we're not done. We're going to look after this update.
Yeah, so we are listening. We're scouring all of the standard places. We're looking at in game as well, and we're not wanting to knee jerk anything. Some of the more contentious things, we definitely don't want to knee jerk. We'll let it settle. It's only been a day. Like we don't expect people to sort of be the absolute best and things.
Let's talk about Big Game Hunter then. Actually,
Yeah,
so when we're on the consideration of Big Game Hunter, and you say it's only been a day and so on and so forth. When it comes to average completions, what are we currently seeing per creature?
So people at the moment seem to be some people are getting sub 4 minutes, which is great. Some people are still getting sort of 5-6 minute kills. It is possible we've consistently got 3 minute kills before. It is 100% possible.
Someone got the name Anachronia here. That's awesome. That's
cool.
Amazing. Superb. Sorry.
And yeah, so there are obviously some unlocks, some rewards from base camp, from Erwinson as well that will help you as well with increasing your times. And once you hit certain thresholds, you can start skipping cutscenes and stuff like that, which the cutscene itself is sort of like 20-30 seconds. That's huge per kill. So there are definitely things that will help you out, and you obviously start to get caught less as well, a lot more. You start to get caught a lot less as you get better at the content as well. So you're missing out on XP less frequently. And we'll go into a little bit about that as well, because there is another change that we're making off the back of that. And also the other thing I I think is happening is that people are comparing the XP rates against what the Hunter XP rates were last week. Obviously, this update also brought a rebalance to the full Hunter skill, so it's important to bear that in mind when you're looking at what the XP rates are. It's not looking about what they were against last week, where you could get 1 mil plus an hour. Sure, they're rubbish by comparison against that, but it's about how it fits into what the current new XP rates are for the skill.
So, as a note, RuneScape is enabled, and for this being a brand new piece of content, the RuneScape is going to be land out of time exclusive for the next couple months. So, if you are watching the stream, first of all, and you are eligible for RuneScape, you'll get given 250 random base camp resources, as well as 1 to 2 hunter marks. That also is given to Iron Men as well, so you guys can enjoy that. So, yeah, there's a little bit of a heads up. Make sure you are watching, because you'll get yourself a nice bump for your base camp. It'll choose a random resource and essentially give it to you. So hopefully I'm hoping to get, I think it's wood for mine, as I'm trying to get towards my next upgrade. So that'd be nice. I demand 5k base camp. Oh, actually, let's talking about base camp resources. The Hunter Lodge itself, it goes without saying, the times will get even quicker, right, when it comes to the Hunter Lodge upgrades.
Yes, I can't remember what the perks off the top of my head, but some of them
2.4 seconds extra on one of them, and the removal of one set of frogs entirely.
Yeah,
so you know.
There's probably another one as well at tier 1.
Yeah.
And obviously then in Irwinston shop as well, you've got the ability to build traps faster as well, which is going to help you massively. Again, the ability to remove poisons from the environment so that you don't have to spend time on that first kill figuring out what the best poison is. If you've got tier 3 base camp, one of them's removed by default, you then bring in a poison remove token, and then instantly you know what the best one is. And then that is going to save you massive amount of time over the full hour.
For those who aren't sure about how to do Big Game Hunter properly, after we do 1 or 2 runs here, we'll go and check out Big Game Hunter and kind of just do a little step by step and try and explain it, just so you're all aware. Without panic. No, that's a given. Okay. Anyway, let's line up, shall we?
And just quickly on that feedback point I said as well about with getting caught. So some people are getting frustrated that they get, understandably, getting caught quite quickly early on because they're still getting used to the content, but then they're getting locked out for an hour because of that. So what we've decided to do instead, the hour cooldown will still stay, but if you get caught, then you don't make progress towards that cooldown, if that makes sense. So you can get caught. Getting caught and caught.
I just realised I got a potato one. It's like keep getting compacted resources.
Good job, man. You're doing really well.
Look at the luck.
You're really good at this game.
Oh dear. Yeah, there is a chance you can get compact resources for your base camp when doing agility. In my case, yeah, I got the potato on, so it's a little bit dirty. Wait, there we go. I will. What? Just drop the potato, yeah?
It doesn't go.
Yeah, I know.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Right. Okay. Fine. Let's do the offset. Look at that. This is great.
The other one.
Let's
I'll
make
see
sure.
the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
Let's see the other one.
And then also double check it didn't go on the ground.
Nah, we're fine. It always destroys. Okay, look at this. This is great. So this is what I wanted, just to have everyone kind of like...
Just pure chaos.
No, not chaos. Just look at everyone taking on the course. It looks amazing. Oh dear. Right, alright, let's get some actual decent clicks on the go now. That'd be nice. There we go. Oh! Surge your distance of 1 tile. Go me.
Love how we reacted really well to that.
Reacted very well.
Someone just asked in the chat if there's any chance a Big Game Hunter will get Trapper Fragments. That was an oversight on my part, and I have since added Trapper Fragments to Big Game Hunter. It's not gone live yet, but
we want to hotfix that.
We definitely want to hotfix that this week rather than wait until Monday. But it is definitely happening.
Yeah, put me up for that as well. My bad also.
Oh, it's okay, guys. It's fine.
It's not okay, Shawnee.
Oh dear me. Oh, everyone! Look at it. It's so great. I don't know. I just absolutely love seeing everyone just flying through.
I don't know what's going on.
Poor guy. It's just like, what's going on? Why is everyone overwhelming me? You cannot. I see. The problem is, I'm not really tryharding because I've got the mobile perk on, so I've really let myself down here.
Yeah.
There's no optimal run in here from me.
So I haven't actually seen any, as it goes, negative feedback for the agility calls.
The only thing we've seen is confusion, I think, on the laps. I think that's safe to say. Like, in like, my lap count isn't recording, why is this, and so on. And obviously that's due to knowing that you can start the course from anywhere, so you need to know the path, so to speak, right? Is that fair?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, totally. The other thing was obviously the animation cancelling, which someone's just brought up. It occurs when you're going into combat, essentially, more often than not. and it's really hard to avoid that, unfortunately.
And that's going into combat is things like surging, bladed dive, which are quite integral to this course. So it's going to happen fairly frequently. But
Oh, codex page.
Yeah, we're going to keep looking at it. I think I'm definitely going to poke someone about it.
it's something that affects a lot of areas of the game beyond just the agility course. Like it happened in big game
Oh,
as
that's
well.
a good surge.
When you're crouched within the tall grass in big game, but if you then come out of combat, then it will reset that animation. Like it's something that happens all across the game that we probably need to look more into. Someone's going the wrong way.
The free cam bug.
There's no wrong way.
There is no wrong way.
The free cam bug is issue is bugged, so free cam bug is bugged. But yeah, we're looking to get that fixed in the near future. I can tell you that much.
Drop rate of totems from big game. Not going to tell you.
No, that's day one for goodness sake. It's day one. Come on, people.
Surge. Good lad.
No need. Only one surge. Keep the second charge ready. Yes, I'm
It's
using
my
double.
enthusiasm.
Using double surge like a cheat that I am because I haven't even got it on my actual account.
Cheater, yeah.
I've only got 120 pages on my actual account.
I feel like an enabler. I enabled you to cheat.
Yeah, you did. You totally told me about it and I completely forgot about it. So, yeah, it's just the way it is. Can you get boots off task?
That's a ramen question.
That's
I don't know.
I guarantee he's looking, so
I have no idea what the
ramen.
answer is, and I don't know if we'd want to confirm it. I mean, it's probably something that's fine to confirm, because if it is true, then it'll be a reduced drop chance.
People are saying you can get boots off task, so I'm going to presume some people may have already gotten it. This course is located, well, on the Land Out of Time, which was the big release from yesterday.
It's actually located on Anachronia.
Oh.
Or if you're Micro, Anaconda. I was watching him a lot yesterday, and he just kept saying Anaconda.
Anaconda is great.
There's no
I'm going to start calling it Anaconda from
and then
now
there's
on. Anaconda. Oh, dear me. Yeah, I actually want to... That's great. I love that.
Avocado.
Oh, nice. Totally surged the other way. Because that was an example of using double surge the wrong way. What?
Oh, you missed a
I'm
bit
on my mod account. I'm not going to get the flower. What's the point?
Whoa.
Why are you doing the agility
Because
course?
Why am I doing it?
you're on the mod account. What's the point?
Because it's community engagement. I mean, we could get all the players to go flower hunting, but I assume most of them have already got this already.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, maybe. Around what level is the agility course designed for? Well, each obstacle's different, right?
There are 4 level bands for the agility course. They essentially work like a sandwich, so I don't know if I'll be able to describe this very well. If you imagine this is the starting point, the course goes like this, and that's the end point, kind of. There are sections at the top, and this will be a 30 level bracket, a 50 level bracket, and 70 level bracket, and then the 85 level bracket here. And then it mirrors that on the bottom side being the 70, 50, 30.
Basically, the higher level you are, the deeper into the island you can get on the agility course.
Yeah, you want him to draw it? Oh, boy.
I think they get it.
That's just basically you saying, don't draw this. Oh, dear me.
I just need to get some Bob Ross music and perfect.
As a note as well, if you have not got your luck rings equipped, they do work here for pages, so absolutely have that equipped. Definitely have that.
People asking about shortcuts to big game. Like obviously you have got the agility course to help you jump between different places. We understand that at some points, say for instance if you're down in this canyon and you want to get up, like that's in certain areas of the island it's not optimal, it's not ideal, it's quite windy.
Can we full screen it? The colour is going to work against us, I feel.
Yeah.
That colour's not going...
Right, so I've drawn a sun in the corner because that's how I was taught to draw. The rest of it's kind of pretty self-explanatory.
So that's the levels of the obstacles around the course, right? Well, as in the what's the word I'm looking for?
That's pretty much layout. If I can have it back, I'll draw where the base camp is, and you might get a better idea.
Is this going to be in the middle?
No.
See, this is new levels.
There's the base camp.
I'm so proud right now. There you go.
How's that?
So that's where the base camp is. And yep.
Oh my god.
Base camp. Agility.
Oh my god.
I can do wipes with it. What, you gonna do it? Try and go to...
Are we gonna screen wipe for this?
Oh no.
One.
like to have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. Okay, coming to the end. Well, my
We're
time's.
a professional game studio.
We are, actually, yeah.
You might want to get up here first, Shawnee.
Oh my god, yeah. I thought I'd already clicked it.
You know what? You're so bad at this. You started with like 300 people with you,
Oh, you've done a lap.
and now you've lost everyone.
Good job.
All right, no, hold on. I'm not having this.
Streaming.
I'm still at 7-8. All things considered. Right, hold on a second here.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Let me find out what the mobile perk is so I can set it on my weapon because I'm not a tryhard, not so ever. Longsword. Give me my augmented version of this. I'm going to give myself the mobile perk and then tryhard this. I do recommend if you have the mobile perk, use it. Absolutely do that. And we will. Does loot work on mobile Twitch app? It should, although I do not know off the top of my head, unfortunately. What's the fastest you guys can lap? My personal account is 6:47, I think. I had a really good race with Montcel yesterday.
Have we seen a 5:55 lap?
Yeah, there's
I've
sub there are
seen
sub
sub
sixes.
sixes, yeah.
I mean, there's someone here quick chatting 5:43. So
Oh, very nice.
5:43 timer
very
right
nice.
there is pretty impressive, to say the very least. Right, let me just find out. This is World 25. If you want to come on by. Are they going to bring group? Was group Big Game Hunter ever considered? Someone asked.
Very quickly and then got
Not really, yeah.
So
very
does it just
quickly.
not work in regards to the mechanic of how it plays out? I guess.
I mean, it could work. It was, I can't really remember the reasons as to why we didn't at the time. You're talking like November last year when we were talking about this. But yeah, it just ended up being a single player thing. Is it something we could do in the future? Maybe we could look into it.
I have
Right.
a feeling
It was-
the way it works now is very sort of specific to the player.
Yeah, I mean, it was similar to Shattered Worlds way back when, of when we said the same thing of we'll make it with multiplayer in mind. It's a lot quicker to make it single player, and then if there is time, it's always nice to have the multiplayer element, but it does add a lot of extra overhead in terms of dev, QA, etc. So yeah, it was. So Shattered Worlds the same thing of we'll make it a single player, but then multiplayer could come in at a later date potentially. Obviously, it hasn't happened with Shattered Worlds, and there's no plans immediately to happen with Big Game either.
I think this is like 220k XP an hour right now, and that's not even including, of course, the upgrades from base camp, which increase agility XP. The XP here is very good, and then of course I've got the potato one again for resources.
So I believe it should be closer to like the 200k mark.
Oh, sorry, 220 probably with the bonuses.
Yeah,
I may have.
with the Spar tier 3, I think you get like a straight percentage bonus on your XP, which is when it could probably be pushed to 220 odd.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. Hello? That was. Oh, I kind of zipped away there.
Someone's at 240k an hour. Well, fair enough.
I mean, if they're double
You're good,
surging
man.
and stuff and really being efficient, that's probably
I mean, it's
possible.
the best XP in game, right, for agility. It's the best course in
Yeah,
game.
without question.
Oh, that was
The
good.
Slayer helm rack does seem amazing. You're right, and it is because I've used it. Brilliant.
That's the passive Slayer
Yes.
damage bonus, right?
Once you get
and accuracy.
tier 3 Slayer Lodge,
Yes.
Yeah.
you can put a Slayer helm on a stand, and then it will act as if you've got a Slayer helm on your head. Wherever you go, wherever you be.
That way. Come on. Any plans for a talent scout on the island?
We spoke about it. Maybe.
The problem with it was because you can start a lap near enough anywhere on the agility course, or in like 7 different places on the agility
Oh,
course.
did you see that? Bladed dive double
Actually
surge.
didn't, no.
That was
Wasn't
good.
looking.
Oh, made the gains right there.
Do it again.
Yeah, sure.
Go back and do it again.
Oh, no, not going
No,
back.
go back and do it again. I want to see,
Hell no.
I want to see you do it.
The chat I've seen, look at their reactions. They tell you the story right there. That was perfect. That was actually perfect bladed dive and double surging. That was a good little time saver.
Yeah, talent scout was the case of there was too many different places in which you can start and finish a lap, and you'd have to then. There's a lot of overhead and whatnot. Of again,
Yeah.
it's a time thing. Of
I can just imagine a
Managing
scout
whatever
running
it is.
with you in the course or something to try and keep up with you. I think the thought of it is pretty hilarious when you think about it. Just trying to get your attention while he's doing the course with you or something. Why is there no boots with this? Obviously we had the melee and magic boots, but why was there no range boots?
I think purely because the design didn't seem to fit.
we did design some, didn't we? And they got.
I think
they got cut.
we definitely thought about it, but we couldn't find the right benefit to give them that would feel suitable. So we left it.
Fair.
It's obviously a reward space that now exists, so we can look at it in future.
Am I confident in saying that, like, you know, there's always going to be opportunity for more stuff on the island, right? It's massive.
Oh,
we have
yeah,
all this
yes.
space to do stuff. So what you're seeing here is just the start of
This is one part,
the
right?
space
I
of
mean,
the
this,
island.
this is what I mean by we're going to look after this update. Like, this isn't just a get in, get out sort of thing. We're going to spend the next few weeks bug fixing and implementing a few features that people really want, cleaning up a few bits. But then after that, we might work on something else. We might come back to the island. Other teams will be plugged into the island as well. So it's not just going to be us.
Nice.
So it should be a really, really cool place. I mean, it is now.
Is there anything
cooler.
we can do about the world map? I've seen it's come up a couple of times on the world map. Obviously, it's
So-
quite.
I'm forgetting his mod name, but one of the environment guys came over to me and asked me if something looked decent. Basically, he'd made the cliff edges a lot darker. We're quite restricted in what we can do with the world map. I think it helped a bit. I'm waiting to see more of it tomorrow. Yeah, we definitely want to get rid of some of the blurring, but it's really difficult.
Yeah. We'd love for it to look like the NXT mini-map render.
Oh, yeah,
We just
like,
can't,
yeah, stuff
we
like this.
can't physically do that.
We've all
right
seen
now.
the one that was
Like,
passed
there's
around
tech
Reddit, and it
constraints.
is awesome.
There are
The
tech
full
constraints.
in-depth map. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
There's just tech constraints at the moment that are stopping us from doing that.
I mean, you could argue because it's undiscovered, being blurry and stuff is kind of the point of it. Maybe.
Yeah, it's part of our plan. We was going to slowly become less blurry over time. That was what we wanted to do from the outset, I think. Yeah, 100%.
Something we are doing though is adding some kind of information to the big game spot map labels.
Oh, so you're actually gonna make them show up their names,
we'll
or
show the names and the level, I believe.
oh, on the world map itself?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so there's no longer confusion of like trying to figure out where specifically to go for each one. Awesome.
If you can eat snakes, why not dinos? You can eat the dinos. Cook the meat.
Yeah,
Eat the meat.
I mean, yeah.
Don't laugh at that. Is there any way we can make? I mean, I'd say the agility course is quite distinct. I mean, if you look at these icons, they kind of tell you where you need to go. You'll notice that the handprints are basically your indicator of, oh, I need to go down here and stuff like that. But that's how I managed to get my way
There's
around
a
it
lot
anyway.
of things. Yeah, you got that. You've also got the poles which are around various places, like the totem poles that are sort of pointing in the right place, and also the actual floor has some form of sort of dirt path.
I believe they're called
between them.
beauty trails
Beauty trails.
or something similar. I know Modiago will tell me off if I've got that wrong. 'Cause he likes gardens. But yeah, there's quite a few things in there to try and lead the eye towards the next obstacle. We're coming up to a wall here that was put in just so that you would know to follow this bit north for a little bit. I think there are some kind of grey areas in the swamp where it might be a little bit confusing. Perhaps we can look at them.
It's fair. Please hit the bladed dive. Yeah. It's the first time I've hit that one properly. Can you get any totem drop from any of the activities, or are they activity specific?
Activity specific.
Okay.
You generally won't get a full totem from one kind of activity though.
So they're spread out amongst the different
Yes.
activities.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. A single piece is assigned to a single activity.
Can we change the prompt for the bait confirmation when not all traps are used?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've already done that. There's now a do not ask me again
Nice.
option if you don't have the correct number of traps baited and
Ooh.
armed. So you can get rid of that.
Whoa! What the hell?
Jeez.
I'm sorry. Wait a second. I need to go follow this person. I'm curious. What the hell? 640. That's a record for me, but that's only because I double search. Hold up a second. I'm chasing someone down here. I need to double check something. What is this? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I mean, he can't be that hard to miss, surely.
No, I know. You all saw that, right?
He's quicker than you think. Go, carry on.
No, he's not up here
Yes,
already.
he is.
I mean, he'd be pretty easy to spot. I think he might have turned back. Maybe he just wanted to show it. It's scale, man. Oh lord, here we go. Here we go, everyone.
You just got to find him. He's hidden.
Oh god, that was. What the heck? That was strange. Never seen that before. Anyway, well, we've seen stretching before, but not while doing the course. I'm happy with 640. Okay, Big Game Hunter, I guess. Next, let's have a little nosy.
Extra use of the tier 3 meats, like there's plans for it in the future to use it. That's all I'll say on it.
In regards to which one should we do? Should we just do the base one? I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll do the first
on
one.
the meat actually, I've already said to a few people, but currently there is no other use for it than food. Don't want to kind of deceive people that way and think there's some kind of secret for it.
Oh,
We'll
we
have a
should
use in
probably clear
future, but not right now.
Gonna clear our inventory before we do this, I think.
Are you going to go try and kill 3, yeah?
What?
You want
Yeah.
to do 3 at once?
Can we do the intro first? I think.
No.
No.
How about that? Well, straight into
You want
3.
some more sharks than that, though. You're not full of turns.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
10's
there
a
you go.
bit overzealous, but by
That's
all
fine.
means.
9. I don't know. I'll get rid of a couple.
Right.
Colin, how do I do this? Okay, so before we even do this, is it completely random? The double triple dinosaurs?
Yeah,
you do.
so obviously some people just start with thought it was. We'd like to show.
Can we
farmlands on
full screen a second just before you tab? Thank you. But yeah, how
Yeah.
does the-
So yeah, people thought that it was. Hang on, is he gonna know? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So
what a great name.
people
Love it.
thought that it was a bug to start with. Getting 2 and 3, but it wasn't. It's actually a
I've seen a
thing.
lot of people say it's
and then
it's
a lot
bugged.
of and now people are actually enjoying it and actually wanting to do it. So we'll get Shawnee to sort of show what 3 looks like and how to not do
Get
it.
absolutely pretty much.
But no, it is RNG based. Like obviously
Okay,
getting 3.
Just for
is
the
a-
purposes of this, I'm going to give myself a potato just to show them what it looks like before I get absolutely annihilated. Then I'll get rid of it.
That's pretty cheap.
No, I'll
What a
get rid of it.
fraud.
I'll get rid of it. It's fine.
Fraud.
All right, let's go back in game. Cool.
But yeah, it is RNG. So obviously, most of the time you'll get 1 creature, then there's a chance of getting 2, and then you'll very rarely get 3. Oh, you need to.
I
There's
know
another
what it
point.
was.
So
I know what it was.
Can we back to full screen again?
It's hard cheating, alright?
this is our way of
This is our
basically making
cheating.
sure that we want people essentially to make sure that they get.
It's got a great name, as you can see,
Hang
called
on,
Spawn,
let's go
Spawn
full
Cheats.
screen.
Yeah, can we full screen again, please?
This spawn sheet.
Is this still Spawn Cheat? Oh, okay, I don't know. It's a great name, by the way. So I saw someone, I think it was Micro asked, why can't we have a way to force 2 or 3 spawns?
Yeah.
Has that ever been considered?
Yes, a lot and heavily debated. A lot. It somewhat messes with balancing because there are benefits to doing the 3 creatures.
Cool, full screen. Oh, for God's sake, honestly.
So there are benefits
Look
of
at
doing
this.
3 creatures that would be messed up if we allowed people to force their way to get 3. In that you get additional XP if you do 3, you get additional loot if you get 3, you get higher chance of getting weapon pieces if you get 3 as well. Only on the creatures that actually drop weapon pieces in the first place. So to then be able to, and that's balanced around the fact of how often they currently spawn. If you then change that so you can get it every single time, obviously that is going to affect a lot. So yeah, it's a tough one to solve. We would like to see if there's a way of doing it without being either really bad or well, you just don't get any of the cool benefits of if you naturally, organically get it. See if there's a happy middle ground, but at the moment we haven't.
Where is the grass? Is this the only patch of grass I've got? Really?
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
So you might notice as well, if you've done this before, that the rings around them are actually a little bit smaller. Just to try and kind of balance it to make it possible.
What, with 3 of them?
Yeah.
Because obviously if they had the full size...
Same for 2 spawns as well. The rings are a little bit smaller, but
Alright.
it means that
Potato's gone.
stuff like this is kind of possible.
Oh my God! I've never even tried 2 properly, let alone 3. So they literally thrown me in the deep end
2's
here.
alright. Two's on the level of fun and frustrating that you can really enjoy it.
On the level of fun and frustrating. It's alright, you can go away. Yeah, gonna bladed dive
See,
away.
learning.
It's just terrifying. Yeah.
So where are the trees for the logs and vines? This is one of the areas. This is what you're looking for if you want the logs, and then the little patch over there. What you're looking for if you want the vines. Oh, I can deal with this. You can keep going over there.
Yeah, you can deal with the outside as long as you want, but we need you to get at the inside and build some traps.
Yeah, I'm aware. Thanks for the vote of confidence. God damn it.
It's supposed to be relatively easy on the outside.
So there is a chance if you upgrade the lodge that you have an increased chance of getting double logs when building. So obviously if you do focus your base camp towards that, that's going to obviously help you as
That
well.
was the last perk.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
Go me for remembering. Oh, here we go.
I reckon it'll
Oh
be 3
my
red.
god. You reckon it'll be 3
I
red?
reckon it'll be 3 red. I reckon
So-
we should go 3 red and just try and get out
What,
of
YOLO
way
the
first.
3 red and
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
for the
yeah.
best, that one of them die?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
2.4 second longer to get quarter type. Yeah, it's useful.
And I should mention I have none of the bonuses on this, so I've literally limited my... Well, I'm not limited myself, I'm literally playing as if you lot were having this experience with 3 dinos. So we got one
What's your
spear.
strategy, Shawnee?
I don't have one.
When it comes to poisoning, what's your strategy going to be? Are you going to go for the...
I'm going to just have to throw in all of one and hope for the
Oh
best.
yeah? You're going for the 33% luck?
Absolutely, yeah. Or if I had tier 3, it'd be 50% luck.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Can't win them all.
So, I'm trying to figure out how I could even attempt to... it's literally going to have to be build, bladed dive, build, bladed dive.
Oh yeah,
Try
if
stand on that west
if we
side.
spent the next 3 hours here, we could do it like that.
Sorry, it's fine, it's
Got
fine.
places to be, Shawnee.
Get out of here.
Go to the west side and you can come back in when he goes here.
The west side of the... What?
Yeah.
Of the rubble?
east side, sorry, east side.
Of the rubble. Oh, yeah, down here. Okay. Sorry, we'll build up a bit more. As mentioned, actually, I forgot to mention, RuneScape will also give you a chance of getting one of the Hunter outfit pieces, thanks for the great sound effects. Love that. So yeah, you'll have an opportunity to get one of the Hunter outfit pieces from RuneScape as well. So if you get it, then obviously grats. Oh, there's no grass over here now, so literally I'm like, I have to tiptoe all the way around.
Yeah, go west.
Go west. Okay. Let's go past here.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh.
The disadvantage of double surge, ladies and gentlemen. That was a straight up panic. Out and straight back in.
So
God
you can
damn
actually
it.
change the cycles between your double surge. And not many
Oh.
people know this.
Really?
So can we show this off, actually?
Yeah, by
If
all
we
it's
go
at
to
the base camp.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I remember Modshrew thought he was so confident in that he could do it first time with 3 creatures that
you
we
bet
bet
money.
him. We bet him 70 quid, and
What?
yeah, he managed about 7 minutes and then got caught.
Oh,
he
bless.
didn't do any damage to any creature.
So if you, yeah, so is it this one here? Attunement?
Yeah, when you've got either the double scape or double surge ability unlocked, you'll be able to go through this trigger on the lectern, and when you go through it, it will ask you which ability you want to change, and then it will ask you to type in a number between 1 and 5.
Is this
One and-
ticks or seconds?
it is cycles, so tick.
Oh, so ticks. Okay, cool. So 3 seconds max. Okay.
Yeah, so you can basically have a really quick double surge where you can use it straight after you've used your first one, or you can have a slightly delayed one so you don't do a Shawnee.
Which wouldn't do me. So yeah, if we set it to 5, which means it'll be 3 seconds, that means I can't just spam, gotta wait a couple seconds, and then the second surge will then work, as you can see, which will be useful. So, yeah. If you don't know that already, then it might be useful for you, might not be. Do I need to do any of the stuff again, or will it just work?
It would just
Should
work.
just work.
Just don't log out.
Cool.
If you log out, we'll have to
We'll try one more, and then we'll talk about... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello? Please let me move. Yeah, we'll go in, and then we'll talk a little bit about, obviously, what's in the month ahead, and then we'll go into... and yeah, we're going to use the stream as well to show you the Profound Halo. If you haven't seen it already, the poll happened. Vote B won, option B, I should say, so we're actually going to show you that in-game as well. So keep an eye out for that in the meantime. Oh, see, I did so well earlier on with all of the logs, and now I'm going to try and get it all again. Tell the excitement in my voice right there.
Cute vines.
That's it. Stay over there.
Here he goes.
Stay over
He's
there.
got confidence.
I'm not sure, considering the spawner, the grass spawn has really been unkind to me, I've got to say.
So people asking how do you get 3 at once? It's RNG based.
So it's literally, if you start it, it's a random chance of getting it. Okay. Oh, come on. Honestly, it takes so long to get some logs. Come on now.
You're actually getting them as fast as you physically can.
Yeah.
Really?
You are,
Yeah, so you're going through...
Every 2 seconds. Yeah, even still, I just want it to be faster.
And with a crystal axe, you're 100% guaranteed. This is what some people don't know about. You're actually 100%.
So there you
guaranteed.
go. Take the crystal axe,
Yeah,
everyone.
the crystal, and obviously a fairly decent woodcutting level as well. But you can get 100% guaranteed for logs and vines.
So weapon switch onto the axe for the logs, and go
Yeah.
back to your bladed die switch. For
yeah,
example.
it was somebody who was talking about wanting to bring the elite sentinel outfit rather than the hunter outfit for the better chance of success. It was like, well, actually, if you just bring the crystal axe, and you're 100% guaranteed.
Oh yeah, you
anyway.
can bladed die with a hatchet. Ugh, sorry, that was dumb from me there. Of course you can.
Or if you get the melee boots, you can blade it dive with single wield anyway.
Which is no. Oh,
You did it. I did that so many times last night. It was brilliant.
what, get stunned?
Well,
Oh.
yeah, that. But also
The melee boots.
survive when I probably shouldn't have.
That was not a panic surge. No siree.
Yeah, watching the streamers yesterday was great fun watching this.
It was. We laughed. We laughed a lot.
Were there any particular highlights for you guys?
For me, it was watching my crew for the first time go, right, now I've got to bait the
Oh,
creature.
no.
And his idea of baiting the creature was just to run
Dead.
over to the creature and just instantly
Dead.
got caught.
Nice freedom.
Should have
Nice freedom
anticipated.
keybind.
I just realised that, yeah, my keybinds set because I'm on my mod account. Yeah, because I'm great like that. Like, okay, one more, and then we'll do. Let me get my head post up
The
ready.
RS guy absolutely pooed himself on a
wasn't my
2 spawn, and it was brilliant. His face, his reaction, it really killed me.
Position to change. Oh, I've just realised the month ahead video may have just been playing on that PC for a moment, so apologies for that. I did not mean to play it. What was I going to say? Yeah, they've seen the clip. Yeah, we've seen the clip. We watch streams.
Why do the dino stun when I'm not in the instance? Because they're big.
They're dinosaurs. Alright, hold on. If I'm going to
stand
do
on
this
you.
properly, where is... I've not got my interfaces set up at all on this. This is horrendous. No prep. Right, hold on. Let's get Anticipate and Freedom in here so I can actually get out of stuff.
What's your excuse for me next time, though?
What's my excuse for next time?
Yeah.
That I was
'Cause you've
just,
got everything
I was
now.
just defeated by a
Oh, no,
by
you
the
haven't got the
instance.
base camp upgrades.
No,
so
I
you could
haven't.
use that.
Yeah, that's true. I appreciate you trying to bail me
You
out,
don't
by the
know
way.
which poison's
You're gonna need
best.
Oh, come on now, honestly. Honestly. I
What a
thought you were just...
rookie.
Alright, one more. This isn't addicting in any way. Everyone's just laughing in the chat, it's fine. Sure.
Not just in chat.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Is there a chance, literally, you could start and literally fail immediately with, like, the dinosaurs there?
Not if
Because,
you're awake.
well, yeah, of course.
So there is a feedback job to move the starting position of the player, so that
Oh,
they're
okay.
not directly.
So, well, like,
inside
probably
of it.
here or something.
Yeah,
As far as we know, it only happens in 3 spawns.
yes.
That makes sense, because obviously they need to be spawned
There's a less
spaced out.
area that the player can actually be put in, which is safe, because obviously there's 3 overlapping rings, which take up most of the.
Oh,
Are
come
we
on.
releasing an Anachronia journal? I assume you mean like akin to the Ports journal or the Menaphos journal. I'm not sure.
Not now.
We're not going to put the base camp interface in a journal. Is my answer for that.
Oh, so you
If
can't.
meant
Okay,
something
that
else.
makes sense. That makes sense. Is it possible to have maybe the player spawn in the grass? It's not a bad idea. I mean, it makes you know where the grass is, and it kind of adds into the whole being hidden, like in a sense, maybe. I don't know.
Possibly. But there
that
is
possible?
it's possible to actually get no grass.
Oh my god!
really?
Is it
One of-
really?
yeah,
What? So
so-
you could get a free encounter with no grass?
Yeah.
Oh my god! That's horrendous.
One of the grass layouts is literally there's no grass.
That is horrendous,
You
honestly.
did that on purpose as well.
Yeah. Well, you want a challenge?
Yeah.
I would love to see someone try and take on the no grass free dino challenge. Oh come on! Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but yeah, you come over here, so that's fine. Just leave me be.
What evil. Yeah. Yeah.
But like to explain the reason as to why you might want to do 3 creatures rather than just leave. Obviously, the challenge is 1, and there is an achievement.
Is there a way we
that
can
comes
show
with it.
like the XP and stuff at the end of this?
If you manage to do it. That's
Well,
something.
I'm not going to. Oh my god!
But essentially, the first creature that you kill, you get 1 times XP, 1 times loot. The second creature you kill, you get 2 times XP, 2 times loot, and the third creature you kill, you get 3 times XP and 3 times loot. So it's nice and simple, and that's
Wow.
the same for double. If you get 2 creatures spawn as well, you'll get the first one will be 1 times 1 times, and the second one will be 2 times and 2 times. So obviously, if you manage to complete from start to finish all 3 creatures in a 3 creature spawn, it's the equivalent XP and loot of killing 6. So it's definitely worth sticking around for, and also you get increased drop chance for of the weapon pieces only on the creatures. That,
Oh my god! Oh, surging into the plate. Okay, that's fine. Can we?
Die again.
Yeah. No, I didn't die.
Well. You just
Is
ran
there a
away.
way we can show loot from ×3?
Sure. I mean, it's just going to be additional rolls, and bigger XP drops. But yeah, we.
No, no, just to obviously show how much XP.
I mean, it's going to require a whole bunch of hackery because.
I mean, you could just do it with a potato.
You can do it with a potato.
If you have a potato in your
Oh,
inventory.
your potato, you just don't get caught, and you can just run through the whole thing without getting.
Yeah, so I can actually feel like I'm doing something decent.
Yeah, you won't be though.
Thanks.
Caught. I believe, man.
You
Yes.
still lose, Ronnie. It's you, you know.
I'll still find some way to lose. Alright. Oh, get stunned. Oh no, you don't get stunned with a potato either. Oh, that's ideal. Oh dear me. Can you get island resources actively in any way? Yeah, so as you may have seen when I was doing agility, for example, you get is it compacted resources, is that what they're called? When you get the drop
Oh,
Yes.
that's sorry.
for your base camp?
Yes,
The
yes.
resources.
Compacted rare resources.
Oh yeah. I didn't do base camp. Sorry.
Oh,
I did everything.
No, I should. Yeah.
I did everything.
I
did.
tested everything.
Oh, we haven't
Yeah,
got
I can
vines.
see vines.
It's fine. I'll actually go get them because I need to do this one anyway. Can we get an achievement finding all 60 Zigamites with a list of names?
We spoke about putting the names into the achievement today, and it's not actually possible with the current achievement system. 30 is the maximum that we could put in, and we don't want it to obviously be multiple achievements, really. It is a shame, because obviously it was something that we initially wanted to do and got cut, and then when we've now gone and looked into it, it wasn't actually possible anyway.
Yeah, the rotten potatoes are the reason that this isn't ticking up. We actually want to see the loot and XP from, actually a ×3, just to kind of show you if you can do a ×3, then,
To
It'll
100 marks
definitely work.
multiply with the 2 times and 3 times. They don't at the moment, but there's no reason why they couldn't.
Okay, that's not a bad idea either. Just trying to keep up. Big Game Hunter kill timers, ?
Zygo diary book.
We-
Sorry, I've just seen that. Could we put the Zygamites in a book?
That ticks off based on how many you
Yeah.
have.
Maybe.
I mean, it's just a hacky workaround of the same thing.
Yeah.
It's an added layer of complexity that doesn't really need to exist, I guess. Oh wait, this achievement I have to go to.
Yellow or blue?
It's going to be red.
This achievement I have to go to my book.
Yellow or
rather-
blue?
Sorry, yellow or red? Do you reckon red?
Always.
Yellow.
Always. Oh,
I like to be contentious.
right. Okay, let's get some logs on the go.
Basically, our restrictions with the Zygamites is that there are so many of them. So while stuff like the POF book worked for Player and Farm, it might not work for us. We maybe look at it again with a few more ideas. But yeah, I kind of appreciate the sentiment that when you have 59 out of 60 and you can't figure out which one you've got to find, you have to check all of them, which is going to be frustrating. Yeah, maybe we'll look at it again.
Any chance for a fairy ring on the island?
Maybe eventually.
Yeah, I mean, we purposely didn't put any teleports on the island, other than obviously you got the lodestone, and there is the totem as well, which it can be a teleport, one of the totems, and you can teleport to wherever you place it down of the 3 hotspots. But obviously this is an untouched landmass by humans, right? It doesn't make sense for there to be those sort of infrastructures immediately. We want to give that sense of exploration that a lot of people have actually been enjoying, of not knowing where they are, not knowing where they're going, not having quick ways to get around, having to do back to the roots really of what RuneScape was before we added teleports everywhere. Does that mean that there will be no teleports added over time? No, we will obviously be adding teleports over time.
The thing
It's
to
just sort of when, and which, and where.
As we mentioned earlier, the island is massive. There's opportunity for adding stuff, adding interactions and stuff like that. That's the important thing to be aware of, obviously, in all of this. Excuse me. So Sal thinks it's going to be the red, so let's find out.
Yellow.
Yes, we're going to add the toggle for this message, as Moderate mentioned earlier.
We could probably check both of them now, and it would be fine.
Could have.
Because we could probably do 57k damage, I think.
No, because the blue one already did 15k.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay,
If you,
so 7.5.
it depends. Yeah, it would have been fine. You could have killed it if you put 2 of one and 1 of the other. You run 2 7.5.
Oh, it is the red one. Well done, sir. Alright, so we'll stack up the reds. Very nice. So, here's the thing as well, if you don't know this, in multiples, you have to skin while
Whilst avoiding.
avoiding.
Yeah.
So,
Don't lose that XP by getting caught.
yeah, you have to find that middle ground for sure.
And you notice as well that when it goes down to a 2, they then go on a different patrol path. It's not like the same 3 creature patrol path with 1 less. It's actually a brand new patrol path as well.
Just in case anyone's coming a little bit late, Shawnee is cheating.
Yes.
And if you stand in those rings normally, they'll get mad and kick you out.
Good point. Very good point to reiterate, I feel. The fact that I'm a dirty cheater.
Should
Yeah.
someone remove his potato now? There's only 2 left.
No.
Oh,
It's
I mean, you've got resources, you've got traps.
it's 5:45. I'm
He's
not
not
failing.
got
I'm
skills,
not
though.
failing
He's
this.
not got skills.
No.
All right.
Let's just
Your word,
get the
Shawnee.
savagery out there. It's fine. I'm not chancing it. It's not happening. I do not want to fail this just to be done with it.
Mod cheater. Yeah, I agree.
You can't currently force 3 dinos at once, as moderators mentioned. It is just RNG. Just gotta hope. And if you really want, of course, 3 dinos, then you just have to hope for it.
If you don't, then yeah, well, most
hope
of the time you're not going to get it.
Question mark?
They encouraged him to cheat, then tease him about it.
Mod evil, mod cheater. I don't know who's that referring to.
You're
but-
mod evil from
Oh.
earlier for something, I can't remember.
What was it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I'm alright so far, I think.
Help us, everyone. Oh dear. Right, let's get this built up. We'll kill this one and kill her. So we'll
for
see
no
the.
grass. Yeah, you don't. You made
Oh,
it
no
layout with
grass.
so you're
That's
yeah.
why you're more evil. If my inventory's full and I skin, what happens to stuff? Does it just drop on the floor?
Yeah, you need to arm traps, mate. Come on. What was that, sorry?
If-
If you have a full inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it drops to the floor. But the so something to bear in mind. Obviously, that's less than ideal to start with. But there is the bait box that people have been finding, which is that pile of planks, and the top tier of that acts as a bank deposit box. So once you unlock that, you're not only unlocking a bank deposit box for that specific area and for big game rewards, but it's actually on the surface world as well. So the entire island, as soon as you get that, you're getting 9 deposit boxes across the entire island in one go. So that's why it's quite expensive. Because it is definitely worthwhile getting once you get it. It's definitely going to make things a lot easier once you get it for Slayer tasks, Hunter, whatever.
Is it possible to add tasks to hunt certain amounts of each dino to gain more hunter marks? Not a bad idea.
Something we'd spoken about from Irwinson. There's like a kind of hunter, contractor, slayer, master-esque, akin to many other words. But I think that one was kind of just a, if we have time, we'd love to. Now we have time.
Yeah, I mean, we ended up going for the rotation method instead of like, it goes on cooldown for an hour to force you to go to the next sort of dinosaur area. Which is kind of in a way like contracts. If you're there for sort of 5 kills and then you go to the next one for 5 or 6 kills, next one for 5 or 6 kills.
Someone said, how come previous destination appears when you right-click the lodestone icon?
That is a bug.
There's
And
no...
It has been fixed.
Nice. Just needs obviously updating for next game update. So this is going to be the XP and loot for the second dino, which is the ×2 multiplier.
Yep, fingers crossed it works.
Yeah, it works.
Everything's fine.
That's confidence.
Yeah, it works.
That's fine.
So what we got. And remember, this is a tier. This is the
Yeah.
lowest.
Oh, good, it worked.
This is the lowest one. So the XP obviously isn't as high, but that's 15k.
Yeah,
If you were
right.
doing the Apatosaurus, then it would be obviously a lot more as well.
If you're on a Pavasaurus Rex,
A
then,
Pavasaurus, yes.
you'd be getting like 40k XP drops there. And then the last one you get like 60k XP drops.
Dinosaur bones.
So yeah, it works. If you do all 3 of them, then you get the equivalent of 6 skills.
So, and obviously, you know, it will presumably roll on the hunter skill pet as well.
Yes.
Cool. Just so we get that out there as well. Confident, yeah, it'll work. Under breath, thank God it worked. Pretty much a summary right there.
That's how I live my life. I live in confidence
I
and hope
knew
for
it
the best.
would work.
Can the gem bag get the same interface as the herb bag? Ninja? Question mark, probably, since obviously gem bag is.
I think it was supposed to be made in that specific way for a specific reason.
Okay.
So probably not.
We've used the herb bag interface in more places probably now than the gem bag interface. In that there's the gizmo bag uses it, the herb bag uses it, the bait box uses that same interface.
You cannot stun the dino now.
Cool. Right, let's see the XP for ×3.
It'll probably be ×3, the original.
So 45k probably for this one, for this dino anyway. Whereas obviously
23 if it works out right.
I have 15k on the ×2.
Yeah.
Oh, of the base XP.
Finish.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So
half inch of that.
yeah, okay, fair enough. So yeah, like 23k
Yeah,
or something like that.
20k, yeah.
Cool. You got fingers crossed again, really? It's
don't
fine.
need it.
It's
Obviously,
fine.
that's fingers crossed that you might. Actually, no, you can't. Never mind. Ignore me.
What?
Don't worry.
Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah.
22.8k, and of course the gym free in the bed.
Three in a bed.
And obviously, it goes without saying because this is the lower end of Big Game Hunter, the loot isn't as extravagant versus a.
Yes, so the difference between tiers is obviously you make less money on the and less XP on the tier 75 ones as you'd expect. 80 to 90 ones make more money, more XP, and the top ones make the best money and the best XP.
Oh, it's a good question. Double XP, are any double XP restrictions on land out of time whatsoever?
No.
None at all.
No.
Cool.
Shouldn't be.
No, I mean, no, there's no reason to. It's not like you can stock load anything like you could with invention and disassemblies or anything like that. We haven't introduced anything that would require it.
So this cooldown is just basically telling me that the creature I was hunting have now gone into hiding, so I cannot hunt this particular dinosaur until it comes back.
Yeah. The idea is that you then move on to the next dinosaur, you'll hunt there for a little bit, move on to the next one, then maybe by the time you've done that, the first one will be back off cooldown, similar to the Elf City thieving.
Hunter urns do not work with Big Game Hunter.
They do not, no.
Intended.
Yes.
Yes,
Cool.
so anything that gives a massive XP drop in one go generally doesn't work with urns. I know people are going to say player own farm, and we already are aware of that. But yeah, generally speaking, things that give massive XP drop should not be going into urns.
Have we revealed the full list of totems and the effects they do?
People have found them all and know where to get them.
what-
As
all
soon
of
as you
the-
find
Yeah.
one piece, you get the effect description.
Oh, okay.
So
an
if you
example.
get a totem
definitely.
bag as well, then
Okay, fair enough. And I'm Herbie Werby, what a name.
What's
so,
that name?
Huh?
It's a good name.
I will say as
Great
well
name.
with the totems, we did say in the video there was 8, and people are saying there's only 7 on launch. There's not a hidden one. There is a reason like one of them got cut last minute, unfortunately. So yeah, there's not a secret hidden totem anywhere.
Or is there? No, it's not.
And obviously, it goes without saying, if you've not read the month ahead in March, it is on the RuneScape website. A couple of things to be aware of are we're fingers crossed hoping to get at the end of the month the bank improvements and placeholders beta to you all, which is obviously very exciting. Very much hyped updates where it will add in the placeholder feature to the bank and all the features that come with it. So do check that out. Well, obviously when we announce the date for the beta itself and so on and so forth, which is very exciting. Totem of Stealth. God damn it, people. And then there's other additional stuff. Of course, there's the Dino Weapon Pack, which releases, I believe, next week, if I remember correctly. But RuneScape tweeted it out earlier on today to go with it. Shall we take a look at the Profound Halo, I guess, and see where it's come from? Where it's gotten to, I should say. So if you don't know this, we had a poll a couple of weeks back about the Profound Halo. We asked you to vote. By the way, you can now see the results. And you can kind of see Design B won by quite a lot, which is this one. So this is what it looks like in concept. Can we go back to full screen a second, just so I can swap clients and show everyone? Thank you. Alright, we can get rid of that. And then we can get this one up. And then we'll hide everything. Cool. So we'll hide the interface so we can see everything. Okay, let's go back to full screen. Should be able to see it. Cool, and there it is. This is the Profound Halo as a model in-game. And this is where it's at.
Test square, so there's no background on it.
Sure. Give me a chord.
022.
022. There you go. That's nice. 022. So yeah, that's the Profound Halo. You can see there's the white glow as well that was in the concept. It's got the gems, and yeah, that is the one in-game, well, the current in-game model. So that is, I believe, going to be getting released in the somewhat near future as well. So make sure to keep an eye out for that, obviously, if you are eligible for getting it. Walk around with it? Sure. There you go.
You can go off into the
walk into the air.
Off we go.
Just walk away like that. It's fine.
So you hit the invisible wall. That is really random, turns out.
But yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it's come a long way from what was originally shown. I think it's much better, to say the very least. I'm not getting any loot from Priff Resource Dungeon. Any ideas? Bug report? Question mark? That's the only thing that comes to mind for me, anyway. And I think apart from that, we wanted to just get in game, just to appreciate the work that the Black Ops team have done, alongside obviously the art team, the animation team, the audio team,
There's been
everyone
a
else
lot of people
involved in it, to say the very least. How long's it been, project wise?
Like, I mean, from the start
November.
design, like 8 months.
8 months. Goodness
November
me.
last year.
Wow.
Started.
Man, that's insane. So yeah, 8 months, and we have this vast and expansive island, and as we've mentioned, the island itself is massive, where new stuff could start to get added. So who knows what that may be. There's stuff you can do, such as hunt ancient Zigos if you so wish. Do the agility course. Can the agility course get a reset option? That's what
Yes.
someone just said. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. There you go. Nice and straight to the point. Yes, that's good. Stops the confusion there.
Yeah, that's for people that are stuck with a weird lap start position. They can just go to the base camp, and eventually the guy that tells you your lap time will have an option to just reset your lap so you can start again.
Can we have a world leaderboard for agility times? We did a world leaderboard for the Terrorbird racing. I know that much, but I'm not sure what's doable with land out of time agility.
No idea.
Have to look into it, I presume. Could be good fun. Is there a reason why you can't add noted herbs to the herb bag? I think I spotted that before it
Because
zipped up
they're
on the
already
chat.
noted.
So it's literally for unnoted
I mean, quite
stuff.
to put it kind of bluntly, I suppose, like noted herbs are already noted. There's already a benefit for them being noted. They don't take up more inventory space than one. Like the herb bag is meant for unnoted herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not meant for noted herbs. That's
Can-
pretty much it. Yeah.
Can the splats for Big Game Hunter appear in the chat box?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we discussed it before, and I was initially against it, but other people have asked for it, so sure.
Fair enough.
Cool. There you go then. Can you add the option to get resources from killing monsters on the island? Do you not roll for compacted resources when doing
Yeah,
combat?
you
You do.
do.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
How do you get rid of the message if you haven't set all traps? You have to toggle it, but that toggle doesn't exist until this man right here adds it, which he is in the process
one?
of doing. The toggle for the poison.
He's already added it.
Oh,
and
it's already
Oh, you've already
started.
had it.
It just
Okay,
needs
there
to
you
go
go.
live, but it won't go live until next Monday at a minimum.
What number is the number of agility laps tracked to?
Pass.
7.
High. It's pretty high. I think we worked it out. It would take like 60 days of game time to actually get there. Like if you were doing it constantly. Can't remember the number.
Cool. Okay. Well, hopefully we've been able to answer as much as we can regarding this. It goes without saying, we said this earlier, these guys are going to be looking at stuff post-release and trying to pick up on anything that, are annoyances for you all and so on and so forth. So, hopefully you've all enjoyed it and all enjoying it. And in a week's time, who knows what everyone's base camps will end up being like on the upgrades and so on and so forth. So it's been a crazy long time for these guys to finally, get this out and release. And I think they've smashed it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous to play on. And, there's always plans for stuff in the future on an island as big as that as well, which is very exciting. So, it's awesome. And as a reminder, of course, when the stream ends with Far Out RuneScape, you'll be given a random resource on your base camp, which is 250 of said resource, and 1 or 2 hunter marks as well. So, we will get ready to wrap up here. We want to have fun and actually check out the content and just vast in the awesome work they've done. So, yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Agility was really fun. Getting my ass whooped on Big Game Hunter wasn't. So
That was fun. I
this is
found
the-
that
is
fun.
the
Did
way
you find
it
that fun, moderator?
I think that Shawnee needs to practice more.
That was a lot of fun.
in other words, get good is what you're saying.
And then I think next time we'll see if you can do 3 unassisted.
Yeah.
And then we'll do blindfolded after that.
Yeah, it's been really great fun as always. So, thank you, Sal. Thank you, moderator. It's been
Thank
a
you.
pleasure as always. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Keep having fun on the land at a time, and we'll continue replying to all the feedback we can where possible. Thanks again, everyone. Take care and have a good one.